You know, the idea that elephants are afraid of mice has been around for ages. It's one of those quirky beliefs that seems to stick, but let's dig a little deeper into why this notion exists. First off, elephants are massive creatures, weighing anywhere from 5,000 to 14,000 pounds. A tiny mouse, in comparison, is practically a speck. So, why would such a giant be afraid of something so small? One reason could be that elephants are incredibly sensitive animals. Their skin is thick, but they have a highly developed sense of touch and hearing. They can pick up vibrations through the ground and can hear frequencies that are inaudible to humans. Imagine a mouse scurrying around. The sudden movement and noise might startle an elephant. It's not so much fear of the mouse itself, but rather an instinctive reaction to something unexpected. Another interesting point is that elephants are prey animals. While they are at the top of the food chain, they still have natural instincts that make them wary of potential threats. In the wild, anything that moves quickly and unexpectedly can be perceived as a danger. So, when an elephant encounters a mouse, it might react with surprise, leading to the misconception that it's afraid. Additionally, there's a psychological aspect to consider. Elephants have excellent memories and can remember past experiences. If an elephant had a negative encounter with a small creature, it might associate that fear with all small creatures, including mice. This learned behavior can create a generalized fear response, even if the mouse poses no real threat. Culturally, the idea of elephants being afraid of mice has been popularized in cartoons and stories. These portrayals exaggerate the notion for comedic effect, reinforcing the stereotype. It's a classic case of how media can shape our perceptions of animals. In reality, elephants are more likely to ignore a mouse than to be terrified of it. Moreover, elephants are social animals. They live in herds and rely on each other for protection. If one elephant reacts to a mouse, the others might follow suit, creating a ripple effect of perceived fear. It's a fascinating example of herd behavior, where the actions of one can influence the entire group. So, while the image of a giant elephant jumping in fright at the sight of a tiny mouse is amusing, it's not entirely accurate. Elephants are majestic, intelligent creatures with complex behaviors. Their reactions are more about instinct and learned experiences than outright fear. In the end, it's a reminder of how we often misinterpret animal behaviors through a human lens, turning them into myths and legends that entertain us.